How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting Co. Welcome back to Steins Gate 0. I gotta be honest here, I don't know why, but lately I've been starting these recording sessions later and later. I think it has something to do with just random stuff that's going on in life, and other times I just get distracted, like tonight I was watching King Brumps, got lost track of time, but here we are. So, welcome to the madness, I'm gonna call it, because last episode was a frickin' trip to... I mean, Oz probably made a little bit more sense than that, and it wasn't nearly as graphic, but effectively we saw a version of the timeline where Russia never fell, and World War III started a lot earlier. So, yeah, that's exciting. But for some reason we've shifted back, at least back semi. I don't know. We'll have to examine things as we get out of this wibbly wobbliness, but... it seems like, I'm guessing that Suzuha and Daru in that timeline were able to figure out a way to kind of undo what had been done. And I think initially what probably caused the problem was somebody stealing the time machine that Suzuha came here in. That's just a guess, though. I have a feeling we'll get to know more, but who the heck knows at this point? All I know is that that other timeline was scary and terrible. So, here's hoping we don't go back to that, but, you know, the fact that someone's messing with time again, whew, it's going to be great. Also, I think I'm wrong. Fubuki does not seem to be, not Kagami, that's Muv-Love. Kagari, maybe is that it? Kagari? Something like that. I don't think she's that anymore. She just happens to have reading Steiner, at least more sensitive than average people, so... Oh yeah, because we kind of revealed that apparently a decent amount of people have reading Steiner, but Okabe still seems to be the one that has the most like intense version of it, which is very useful. Anyway, enough of the heartbeat in my ears. Let's continue on. The whole world and all its colors began to shift. There was a feeling of instability, like my brain was being unable to recognize where it was, and then dizziness and a sense of falling, like you get when you're an anemic. I could hear the blood vessels deep within my ears, and they sounded really loud. The sense of floating finally stopped, and my surroundings coalesced into firm shapes. Uh-huh. Hey! It's the 21st. It wasn't the 21st when we left. Why is it the 21st now? So we time leaped as well. Fascinating. Cause like, let me see. Okay, everything looks fine. Wait, 121? January 21? Or, yeah, because that looks like it's in... Can I see the date, like, fully, please? Okay, no, I'm guessing not. I don't want to click these buttons quite yet. I want to see what's going on here first. But 121 seems like January 21st. So that's not right, because we departed this world line on Christmas Eve. And it said it took 5 months for us just to get to the base where we were then driven to the American base. So at that time it should have been like April. Now it's January. We missed Christmas, but what's going on? What's been happening for the past, month? Fetch, man. Miri was in front of me. I was in the lab, in the room I knew well. There was no trace of Okinawa anywhere. Yeah, no bueno. Okay, sure. Speaking of which, what's happened in the past month? I think we really need to be up to speed on that thing, because some things could have happened that... yeah, we needed. I realized I was staring at Miuri. Like, what's our relationship? What's Daru's relationship status? That's a very interesting one. And Amadeus, I kind of want to see. Can we talk to you? I'm gonna check in a second. I looked around the room. Daru was sitting in front of the PC like always, hunched over with his back toward me. Okay. Suzuha was reading a magazine on the couch. On the open page, I could read the title. New encephalitis strikes worldwide. Are you in danger? Oh, that's the reading Steiner. The same couch, the same cheap fridge, Daru's computer desk, a dirty curtain that cut off the development room from the rest of the lab. You know who I want to call, actually. The wall clock, which I'd picked up from the garbage dump that told me it was past 6. I looked at the calendar. 2010 was already gone. It was January 2011. The world line had changed again. I was back to the old world line? If we have our little box! Where's the box?
Mayuri. ここって秋葉原だよな。
Yeah? Okay. Nope, wrong button. Okay, give me the phone. Here's what I want to do. I don't seem to have her phone number. Dang it. I want to call Fubuki, since she seemed to be a reading Steiner person too. I would want to call her and be like, hey, did you have a weird sensation like you just spent a long time somewhere terrible where nobody seemed to know who Leskinen was, no one knew anything about the Berlin Wall? You know, it was like, let's talk this up. But no one there. Ferris, no, can't call anybody. No one's messaged me. Amadeus?
あら、岡部。今日もずいぶん寒そうね。
Uh-huh. Yeah, something's up.
どうかした？心ここにあらずっていう顔してるけど。
Because the last thing we saw on that world line was Amadeus, so she had something to do with this.
また倒れたりしないでよ。真帆先輩やレスキネン教授もあの時すごく心配してたんだから。
Don't just collapse again? Maybe that was a Christmas.
え？ゴリバチョフ？プーシン？
Huh?
ええ、知ってるけど。
Okay. We've established that we're at least in a somewhat reasonable timeline again.
あんた、やっぱりちょっと変よ。
I'm sure.
違うのか。
秋葉原だよ。
Okay. Is it still Anime Central?
今日って何日だっけ。
21日。
Okay, so we skipped a month.
ゴリバチョフ知ってるか。
Yeah.
ゴリバチョフ？どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
ペレストロイカっしょ。恐ろしや。あ、でもゴリビーってソ連時代だっけ？
Yes.
やっぱロシアといえばプーシンショー。目の前で睨まれたらしょんべんちびる自信あるね。
Same here. Especially after last video when I laughed at how cute his name is in this game.
ロシアの大統領さんだよね。
Yes.
実はワンコが好きなんだよ。秋田犬を飼ってるんだって。ニュースでやってた。
Yeah, I'm
大
sure.
統領。
Yes. Okay.
そうだ。大統領だ。
Alright, well, that's something. Yeah. Suzuha, we need to talk. We need to talk right now. Mayuri, Daru, and Suzuha looked me over suspiciously. Felt like a long time since anyone had looked at me that way. I was back. I no longer had to worry that I might be killed at any second. I felt incredibly relieved. But at the same time, I wondered, why had the world line changed again? I needed to calm down and think for a bit. Suzuha, please, can I talk to you? I went up to the roof and booted up the web browser on my smartphone. Unlike during wartime, it connected immediately. Alright, where's the phone? Oh, it won't let me pick it up apparently. I was amazed at the speed. Just getting the internet connection with the last world line had been difficult enough. Alright. Okay. Started by searching for Gorbachev, and the results came back instantly. Started these words. Perestroika, the Soviet Union's first and last president. The August coup d'etat, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. All the keywords I hoped to see were there. As soon as I confirmed that the Soviet Union was dismantled in the end of the 20th century and no longer existed, I closed the browser. Doesn't mean that danger's gone, son. Something still did that, and it could do it again. Then why the world line shifted again? I hadn't done anything. I didn't have any way to affect the divergence value. So what had changed it? Had whoever performed the first experiment in Russia undone it? Had they watched its progress for a month, then been satisfied? Were they going to keep doing it? That actually makes sense. Maybe because like if they altered the timeline too much, they would risk not actually having access to time travel technology, which could be disastrous. And if they did, would I be caught up in it each time? Yeah, I know, right, man? It was a mistake to come outside with a coat on. Without a coat on. Nothing I could come up with by myself would be anything more than a guess. That's why we call people! I went back to the lab. The wreaths we put up at the entrance for Christmas party were still up.
Christmas party.
Yeah, what happened? It had only been a month, hadn't it? It felt like a million years ago. I had no memories of what I'd done in the world line after the Christmas party.
ああ、そういえば飾り付け放置したまんまだっけ。いい加減外さないとな。
Uh-huh.
パーティーの時にオカリンと吹雪氏が倒れたっしょ。それでバタバタしちゃってちゃんと片付けできてないんだよね。
Yeah, can I talk to her? I want to see if she remembered stuff. Let me call people who I don't have numbers for in my contact list.
俺と中瀬さんが倒れた。
Was that when the world line changed? Everyone remembered that I'd collapsed at the Christmas party. Okay, so did that mean a lot of people collapsed? Like, could that have affected like a massive number of the population now that seemed to be responding with this ability? That definitely would have caused a scare. Which means I'd come back the same world line as the one I'd been in before. If this was Russia's doing, it was terrifying to think they could control the world line to that degree. And there was one more thing. It worried me that Fubuki had collapsed too. I stood there, lost in thought. Daru and Mayuri looked a little concerned.
Okari?
そういえば中瀬さんの具合はどうなのかなって思ってな。
I quickly came up with an excuse. He's quite practiced at this.
ちゃん、まだ入院してるんだ。
Oh, fetch.
入院？もう1ヶ月近く経ってるのにか？
本人は大丈夫だって言ってるんだけど、ちっとも退院させてもらえないんだって。
That's weird. I've heard that lately, unless you were really, really sick, they wouldn't let you stay in the hospital for very long. Was Fubuki sick with something?
これの疑いが晴れないらしいね。
Suzuha whispered as she held up the page of the magazine she was reading. New encephalitis strikes worldwide. Are you in danger?
新型脳炎。
I borrowed the magazine. Alright, here we go. They were talking about this last November. I'd seen a glimpse of it on the news. Outside of Japan, they'd seen almost 100 people, albeit with mild symptoms. In Japan, there were 10 people being kept at hospitals for examinations, so it said. It had made its way to Japan. And one of these 10 was Fubuki then. Was it transmissible by air? We didn't catch it at the Christmas party, did we? I knew that getting nervous wouldn't help anything, but still I wondered. Talk to Suzuha! Talk to somebody!
オカリンも一度病院で見てもらった方がいいんじゃないかな。あの時のオカリン、吹雪ちゃんよりもっと具合悪そうだったよ。
Well then, why didn't we go to the hospital?
考えておくよ。
It's very strange. I gave the half-hearted answer to Mayuri and turned back to the magazine. Strange symptoms being found all over the world. Cause unknown. Sudden memory loss. Memories different from those of people around you. Losing all sense of the passage of time. Losing the ability to tell the difference between dreams and reality, and sometimes having waking dreams. Yeah, I can see how these are all interpretations of it. The article's filled with things like that. This was like...
まるでリーディングシュタイナーみたいじゃないか。
Yep. I thought we already established this. And it matched exactly with what Shimoyama told me in the other world line.
随分とリアルな夢を見たりするとか。ひどい時には白チュームというのかな。現実と夢の区別がつかなくなることもあると聞いた。中瀬君と非常によく似た白チュームを見る人たちがいる。しかも一人や二人じゃない。
I wondered back then if Fubuki possessed reading Steiner too. Maybe the reason she collapsed at the Christmas party wasn't some new disease, but the unexpected activation of reading Steiner. That would mean her diagnosis was wrong. The unnecessary tests and treatments they gave her wouldn't help a bit. It looked like I needed to talk to Fubuki. Yes, yes, I agree. Excuse me. I ended up going over that day. She was at the large general hospital with medical student department located in Ochanomizu. It was close enough to Akihabara I could walk, and getting there was easy. Since she might get the wrong idea if I went alone, I encouraged Mayuri to come with me. I hoped it would look like I was only coming as an afterthought. But it ended up being a bigger deal than I expected. When they heard that Mayuri was going, Yuki and Kaeda decided to come too. Evidently, they all had been to visit Fubuki several times before. They knew exactly where she was located. They walked down the halls without hesitation. It was almost 8 when visiting hours ended, so we needed to hurry. But as we passed by the nurse's station, there was a minor commotion. A woman in her late 40s was wearing a gray jersey was yelling at the doctors and nurses. Uh-oh. Okay.
ですから必要な検査と治療を行った後にですね。
治療なんて何にもしてないじゃない。しかもちょっとした検査のはずがなんで1ヶ月も出られないの。仕事はどうしてくれるの？
落ち着いてください。この病気は未知の部分が多く、十分な検査を行って慎重に治療をしませんと危険なのです。
嘘。テレビじゃそんなに大変な病気じゃないから安心しろみたいに言ってたわよ。
ですからそれは適切な検査と治療を行うことが前提です。先ほども突然のめまいを起こしたと看護師からの報告が来ています。
あれは夕飯が遅いからお腹が空いて貧血になっただけよ。私は元気なの。さっさと退院させて。
What a fiery woman. The woman was about ready to grab the doctor by the throat. Several female nurses held her back. They then dragged her off somewhere with reassuring words. That's exciting.
びっくりしたわ。
Yeah.
ふぶきちゃんは大丈夫かな?
I hope so. The girls hurried even faster down the hallway. Fubuki was in a 4-person room at the very end of the hallway. We hesitantly peeked inside. How are we gonna have a conversation with her? Uh-oh.
この声。
Fubuki, you okay? We could hear moaning coming from beyond the curtains surrounding Fubuki's bed. Miuri went pale and hurriedly ripped them open. What are we gonna see? Whoa. Aww. Fubuki, I'm so sorry. No, that's really that's distressing just to see. Fubuki, you okay? Fubuki made a strange noise and spun around as we came in. I looked closer and saw that she was sitting on the bed with her legs crossed, watching a show on the LCD TV attached to it. Her eyes were red and swollen with tears, but given the fact that she had a stick of Pocky in her mouth, she was probably just crying over a soap opera. Okay. Yeah.
おお、みんな、また来てくれたんだ。
Fubuki wiped away her tears and welcomed us with her usual smile.
マユシーはドキドキしちゃったよ。
Yeah.
ふぶきちゃんが泣いてるって思って。
She was.
紛らわしいんだから。ごめん。
Even as she apologized, she tossed another chocolate-coated stick into her mouth. Her hair was tied up and she was wearing some kind of headgear. At first I thought it was just that she was too lazy to do her hair, but evidently not. There were cords coming out of the headgear that were attached to the belt around her waist. Were they monitoring her brainwaves? And unobtrusively as possible, I took a look at the other patients around the room and they were all wearing the same headgear. They may have been giving it all to all the encephalitis patients.
ふぶきちゃん、ごめんね。みんなで押しかけちゃって。とんでもない。大歓迎だよ。それに、オカリンさんまで来てくれるとは思わなかった。
Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Fubuki stared at me intently. She'd never done that before, so I started to wonder if there was something on my face.
俺と同じように倒れたって言うから気になってたんだ。具合は？
全然平気。なんで退院できないのか本当わかんないよ。
Yeah.
毎日検査するだけで他には何にもやることないし、退屈で。
Mm-hmm.
しかもさ、病室って携帯禁止なんだよね。メールしたくてもロビーまで行かないとダメだし、夜9時になると勝手に消灯されちゃうから深夜アニメも見られないし。
Oh man, it's my worst nightmare. Being stuck in a hospital sucks, but at least I've had Wi-Fi every time it's happened. Oh man, that would be horrible if you literally just had to sit there and twiddle your thumbs. I'd have to bring a lot of books.
もう信じられない。
Excuse me. Her bed was surrounded with portable game consoles, magazines, and miniature DVD player. Anything to stave off boredom. Fetch! Okay, well that's not terrible. And given all the half-empty box of snacks, it was hard to believe the disease was as serious as they said on the news.
オカリンさんは大丈夫なの？
ああ、マユリにも言ったが、この通り、なんともない。
そっか、よかった。
She seemed truly relieved, but she was still staring at me. Uh-oh, what's happening? Suddenly, Kad started to fidget. Not only that, she blushed and glanced at me, then almost started to cry. She was acting really weird. What the fetch is happening? Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Wait. Remember I said that we weren't sure we were back to the exact timeline? I wonder. In this timeline, do we have a very different relationship with Fubuki? Like, as in, like... Oh no. This is interesting.
Kaede-chan?
And maybe nobody else, like, what if we had, in this world line, we're in a relationship, like Okabe and Fubuki, but the two of us, because we have reading Steiner, came to this world line. It seems to be the same, but we don't remember that? But she was staring at us before, so I don't know, what's happening?
どうかした？
What? Kad started fidgeting even more when she realized that everyone was looking at her, but she had no choice but to go over and whisper something in Fubuki's ear. What? What?
ふぶきちゃん、
What's happening? The other girls tried to quiet Fubuki down. This was at the hospital. There were other patients in the room. We couldn't make a fuss. What's happening?
だって皆さん、ちょっと聞いてくださいよ。
Okay.
ここにいらっしゃる来島楓さんってば、私とオカリンさんがみんなに隠れてこっそり付き合ってるんじゃないかって疑ってるんですよ。
Right. K. It's like, what the? No, that was our turn to keep from shouting at surprise.
何を言い出すんだ。
だってまゆりちゃんの話だと、今日ふぶきちゃんのお見舞いに行こうと言い出したのってオカリンさんなんですよね。
Well, that's a lot to extrapolate from one question. I can see why it could make you suspicious, but why are you like convinced? I don't know. Jumping the gun a bit.
まあ、そうだが。
There was another reason, but I couldn't say that.
それにさっきからふぶきちゃんとオカリンさん、愛おしそうに見つめ合ってるし。
No, I think it's because, like, we desperately want to know if she remembers everything, and I bet you she remembers at least something. Maybe. I don't know.
愛おしそうに見つめてないから。
Not that there's anything wrong with Fubuki.
そうじゃなくて、
Oh, great. Now, what is it then? Fubuki tried to scratch her hair, but the headgear blocked the way, and she gave up.
ちょっとリアルな夢をね、見ちゃって。
Ah, here we go.
リアルな夢。
Can we predict what happened? I was startled. That may have been what I wanted to find out.
今日の夕方くらいかな。少しうとうとしてたんだ。やることもないし暇すぎちゃって。
Ooh. Okay, I got something I want to say about this personally, but I want to hear what she's got to say first.
そしたらなんかね、あんまり詳しくは覚えてないんだけど、私とオカリンさんとユキさんが 怖い人に車に乗せられてどこかへ連れて行かれる夢を見ちゃったんだ。
Oh, yeah. That's it right there.
私も出てくるの？うん。
Yep. Come on. Add to the conversation, man. It was the same. That means Fubuki had experienced the same things I'd gone through in the other world line. And this evening would have been the same time I was experiencing it. I peeked through the curtains to make sure that none of the other hospital staff were around.
みんな悪いが中瀬さんと二人で話をさせてくれないか。
Okay, I'm so sorry. This is gonna fuel that rumor of yours, but come on, we really gotta do this. Oh, fetch. Come on, Kaeda. Really? Don't. It's not what you think. Yuki, no.
違うって。
I wasn't really sure how to handle that reaction.
それはマユシーたちには聞かれたくないこと？
It's not that. It's just. Ooh, this is a trap. Oh, how do we get out of this? Because like, I want to say like it's a personal matter, but like that's either gonna fuel the fire. I don't know. Bitch, I don't know.
病気のことについてなんだ。
Uh-huh.
わかった。
Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. Always catching those Hail Mary passes. Mary nodded and went out outside the curtains. The other two looked bothered, but they followed her. Okay.
中瀬さん、君の話した夢なんだが、もしかして場所は沖縄じゃなかったか？
Mm-hmm.
そうだね。うん。多分沖縄だったと思う。車に乗ってる時にそういう看板を見た気がする。
車に乗ってたのは俺と君、そしてユキさん。他に運転手と背の低い自衛隊の男。
うん。
男の名前は下山。
Yep. Oh, we've really stepped into creepy territory for Fubuki. Suddenly went pale. A dream about being in a car in Okinawa could be written off as a coincidence, but knowing the exact name of the man in the shared dream was a different matter entirely.
どうして？
Yeah, I don't know.
その男は君に白チュームの話をした。ロシアの大統領の話も。
Mm-hmm.
そして俺たちは米軍基地に連れて行かれた。そこでマユリたちと合流して俺とは別れた。
Mm-hmm. Fubuki was too stunned to speak. There was no room for doubt. My suspicion turned into certainty. Fubuki had a stronger reading Steiner than most people and remembered the other world line as a relatively realistic dream.
夢の中でその下山って人が言ってた。オカリンさんも私と同じで別の世界の記憶を持ってるんだって。
Yeah, I call it reading Steiner.
ああ。
それって本当だったんだ。
He was. Come on.
ああ。
Yeah. I hesitated for a moment, but then I gave her a brief explanation of my own reading Steiner ability. The one thing I wanted to make sure she understood was that her dreams weren't caused by an illness. But her reaction wasn't what I expected.
だったら他にもいるかも。病気じゃない人。
Yeah.
そうなのか？
暇だからみんなとね、よく話をするんだ。自分の見た夢の話。それがものすごくそっくりでびっくりすることがあって。
Right.
ついさっきもね、隣の部屋に入院してる小学生の子が言ってた。ここで仲良くなった子なんだけど、一度も行ったことないはずなのに沖縄にいる夢を見たって。戦争で東京が燃えちゃって自衛隊に助けられて沖縄へ逃げる夢だったって。
そうか。
Oh no. If that was true, then it wasn't just Fubuki. There were other patients who were being kept in the hospital for no reason, who didn't have any kind of disease at all.
お医者さんに話した方がいい？
I don't know.
いや、とてもじゃないが信じてもらえるとは思えない。それどころか、妄想がひどくなったって診断されたりでもしたら。
そっか。
他の人にもまだ黙っていた方がいい。騒ぎになったら大変だ。
And then Yuki poked her head through the curtain.
岡部さん、看護師さんがこっちに来ます。
Thank you, Yuki.
面会時間おしまいですよ。
I looked at the clock. It was well past 8.
バタバタしちゃってごめんね、ふぶきちゃん。今度はゆっくりできるように早めに来るね。
Okay.
ああ、まゆし、言っちゃやだ。でも、ナースさんに怒られちゃうよ。そんなの別にいいよ。今夜は私と一緒に寝て。
Fubuki was back to her usual self. She grabbed Megato's hand and held it tight. Kaede chuckled and forced her to let go.
なるべく来てあげるから。わがまま言っちゃダメ。
Okay, good, good.
なるべくじゃやだよ。明日も明後日も放課後になったら来て。
She's a nice girl.
今で死んじゃう。
I think Fubuki's an interesting but very likable character, but man, what a burden to put on her shoulders. Fubuki flailed her arms and legs about. It's a bit too deliberate if you ask me. Kaede patted her on the head.
はいはい。それじゃあ、またね。
Megata and Yuki went over to pat her too, and before long she looked like a little puppy in a kennel being patted. We left her behind and exited the room. I was the last to leave, and before I did, I turned around and saw Fubuki staring at us from the bed. Our eyes met, so I nodded a little. It's okay. You're not sick, so don't worry. I don't know if she understood what I meant, but she nodded back. Alright. What other things happened? The hospital halls are strangely silent after visiting hours were over. Alright, what is this? That's Line or Rhine. I want to talk in private, I'll wait for you to contact me. I agree. We need to talk to Suzuha. Something in the short message made me feel very tense. After I said my goodbyes to the others, I contacted Suzuha. She told me to come to the top of the radio building. Well, it's here. That's a relief. Hey, Suzuha. When I arrived, she was standing silently on the dark roof. There was no trace of a smile on her face. Her eyes shone in the darkness as she glared at me. I felt a shiver run down my spine. Okay, calm down with the threatening glares. This was not the Suzuha I was used to. Maybe this was her true self. Whatever she wanted to talk to me about, I was sure I wasn't going to like it.
悪かったね、オカリンおじさん。こんなところに呼び出しちゃって。
Is she about to try to force us into the past? I might be at that point.
話ってなんだ？
私はなんていうか、話の駆け引きとか上手な情報の引き出し方とかそういうの苦手でさ。
Right. From the way she stumbled over her words, it was clearly something she didn't want to talk about.
単刀直入に言ってくれ。以前のお前なら多分そうしていただろう。
そうだね。
Besides, come on, Okabe, we need to become clean here.
もしかして俺のこと気遣ってくれてるのか？そうか。ありがと
う。別にそんなんじゃ。
Yeah, it is. Suzuha got a little annoyed and tried to say something back to me, but ended up swallowing her words.
実は俺、最初はちょっとショックだったんだ。お前が俺のよく知ってる鈴葉と全然違ったから。
Oh my gosh, she is a different one. Because that Suzuha had to change things.
それは仕方ない。世界線が違えば育った環境もそこで出来上がる人格や考え方も変わる。
Right.
あ
Fetch.
でも今はそうは思わない。鈴葉はやっぱり鈴葉だよ。
いや、やっぱり私は違う。オカリンおじさんのよく知ってる天音鈴葉じゃない。
Okay.
鈴葉。
今日私はオカリンおじさんを尾行したんだ。
Okay.
尾行？
そう、病院の中までずっと。
Wait. Like, how far in? Like, were you in the room? What did she say? Why would she do that? No, I knew the answer without even asking. There was only one reason she would do something like that.
俺が世界線を移動したことに気づいたのか。
あのクリスマスの夜におじさんにリーディングシュタイナーが発動したんじゃないかとずっと疑ってたんだ。
Yep.
あの日だけじゃない、今日もだ。それで確信に変わったよ。
I deliberately avoided telling Suzuha that the world line had changed. It was obvious that she would react like this.
聞かせて。ここはもう前の世界線とは変わってしまったのか。
So far, it seems the same.
聞いてどうする？
いいから答えて。
Oh, fetch! What
こ
the
れは命令
fetch?
だ。岡部倫太郎。
Okay. Yeah, Suzuha. This is not okay. Fetch. I gulped as I saw her pull a gleaming pistol out of her jacket. It was aimed right between my eyes.
冗談だよな。
冗談でこんなことはしない。
Fair point. Felt like Suzuha was trying to revert to who she was when I'd first come to the Beta World line, a woman who put her mission above everything else. She was so desperate it hurt to even look at her. What would happen if she shot me here? I imagined myself lying on the ground in a pool of blood. In my mind, the image overlapped with Kurisu's dead body. I closed my eyes and gritted my teeth, trying to avoid a flashback. I'd spent the last month trying to escape Okinawa in the middle of a war, but I still wasn't used to having a gun pointed right at me.
もう一度聞く。世界線は変動したのか。ここはもう以前とは違う世界なのか。
But Suzuha's hands were shaking a little as she held the gun. That would have been unimaginable when she'd first come here from the future. Maybe she was ashamed of it because she'd bit down on her teeth even harder. Suzuha. Oh, fetch. Suzuha. She must have bit her lip when she did so because a single trail of blood ran down her jawline and dripped into the ground. I stared at the blood as I answered.
大丈夫だ。俺たちは以前のままの世界線にいる。
Most likely.
本当に。
ああ。一度別の世界線に移動したのは事実だが、再び元に戻ったはずだ。
それをやったのは誰だ？ロシアか。
Probably.
だと思う。
とうとうタイムマシンの実験を開始したってことか。
Oh no. I nodded.
それならもう一刻の猶予もないじゃないか。連中が実験を続ければやがて取り返しのつかないことが起きる。シュタインズゲートに続く道が閉ざされてしまうかもしれない。私はバカだ。悩んでる場合じゃなかった。もう説得なんて終わりだ。
Oh no.
どうする気だ？
岡部倫太郎、私の命令に従ってもらう。一緒に7月28日に行くんだ。
拒否したら？
拒否なんてさせない。
お前はいいのか？それで。
何？
この世界線をなかったことにしてしまって、それで。
うるさい！
Oh no. There was a horrible ringing in my ears, a fierce pain in my eardrums. A second later, the smell of gunpowder passed by my face. She really shot at me.
次は脅しじゃなくて当てる。
Suzuha, you really don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that. She was glaring at me as if she was about to cry. We stared at each other in silence. I tried as hard as I could to come up with something to calm her down, but nothing came to me. Nothing I could come up with would get her to change her mind. What should I do?
Suzuha! Okarin! Nani yatte n da o?
Oh, what if she'd accidentally hit him? Oh my gosh. Suddenly I hear Daru's voice. I turned and saw that he'd just come out of the door near the stairs.
父さん、どうして？
マユシとアマネシからメールがあったんだ。なんか鈴葉がオカリンを呼び出したって言うからさ、嫌な予感がして探してたんだお。
Oh, Daru, you beautiful son of a gun! Yes, oh my gosh, you're my freaking hero.
あと、差出人不明のメールがあった。
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
差出人不明？
この場所のマップの URL を送りつけられた。もしやと思って真っ先に来てみたわけ。
Amadeus? Was that Amadeus?
そしたら銃声がしたからびっくりしたっつうの。
Yeah, it should. Daru's whole body was covered in sweat. Even as he spoke, large beads were appearing on his forehead. He must have really hurried.
で、鈴葉、その銃は何なん？
いや、鈴葉は別に何も。
And also, real life check here. Gunshot goes off in the middle of Akihabara. Someone's going to call the police. There will be police here sometime.
何もなかったら銃なんて撃たないっしょ、上皇。
Fair
ほ
point.
ら、鈴葉、話してみるといいのだぜ。
父さんだって本当は分かってるくせに。
何が？
世界線が変動したことだよ。ロシアがタイムマシンの実験を始めたんだ。
それって確定なん？
Yeah.
だから焦ってるんじゃないか。このままじゃ何もかも終わりなんだ。シュタインズゲートに到達できない。第三次世界大戦も防げない。大勢の人が死んで、母さんも死んで、何もかも回避できない。
それは困るお。でもだからってさ、オカリンを脅して無理やり過去へ連れて行ったとして、それでうまくいくわけ？
It's true, unfortunately. Because we cheat, we know what happens. The only way to access the Steins Gate world line is for Okabe to willingly use himself in order to cover up the fake. To convince the world line and everyone involved in it that the events played out exactly as he foresaw, but without the actual death of Kurisu. If she forces it back in time, could he actually do that? Not in his current state, I don't think. I believe in him, absolutely. But right now, under duress, I don't think he'd have that courage. It's something so different, and I think it makes them, like, it's so important. How do I put this? I haven't had much experience with this myself, but I feel like the moments of courage and ultimate sacrifice come from the heart, somewhere where deep down, even though you're terrified and afraid, even though the odds are stacked against you, even though there's so many things you wish you could do, like run and hide and flee and cry, but in the critical moments when you choose to be there, when you make the choice, knowing that you got yourself into a situation, you're then willing and able to do things that are truly worthy of courage and honor. I don't think you can really truly be coerced. I mean, people had to be forced to fight in wars for other countries. And from the stories, they don't do that well when that's the case. They might fight to survive, but how willing will they be to push the line, to seek the advantage? I don't know. And Okabe, like, I don't think he'd be able to handle it, even mentally, reliving what happened. Kurisu dying in his arms. I just don't know. I don't know what would happen. She forced him back there, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work. Daru's normally easygoing expression, it's only turned serious.
タイムマシンや世界線のことを研究し始めて、なんとなく分かってきたんだよね。
Oh, really? That's fascinating.
オカリンの言う通り、普通のやり方じゃ、何度やってもマキセ氏の命を救うことなんてできないんじゃないかって。
Right.
父さんまで何を言って。
世界線のルールや因果率がそんな簡単に変えられるんなら、オカリンの言うアルファ世界線でマユ氏の命だって救えたはずっしょ。
He's very up to speed on stuff. I didn't realize he knew all of this stuff. Causality, the school of thought that says that all things have a cause and effect. The idea at the core of the relativity theory. However, it has been observed in the microscale world of quantum mechanics that causality does not always apply. Yes, that's what makes quantum mechanics so much fun. And that's why I always wanted to study that stuff. I never will, but man, is it fun to think about and to try and study. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird relationship. Cause and effect. As far as we understand it, like, it's kind of a marriage relationship. However, at the quantum level, there are things that seem to be able to happen without an effect, or that causes could precede effects, almost as if they can work backwards in time. That's why we call it the quantum world, the quantum reality, because it doesn't seem to operate under the laws of time like ours do, which is interesting, because they make up the quantum particles are what make up matter as we understand it. Yet these tiny little pieces of them don't necessarily follow the same rules that we understand and can wrap our minds around. They do lots of really fun and interesting things, like quantum pairs, where you take two particles that can mirror each other, and they always will mirror each other. I would say, like, it's like a theory, but the things we've done some experiments with this stuff, like, oh gosh, I wish I could cite it for you, and I could be wrong, but I remember reading an article that talked about how they'd effectively used quantum teleportation. It was with a photon, but they got a photon to travel between two points faster than light could travel between those 2 points. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's the kind of stuff that we theorize could happen, and we've seen enough evidence to say that it's a good school of thought. There's probably more to it than we understand. That's why it's an exciting field to study. Man, I wish I could sink my teeth into it.
じゃあ、どうしたらいいって言うんだ。
I don't know. Daru brought his fist up to his chest.
どうすべきかを僕らは研究してるわけっしょ。
でも、もう時間が。
大丈夫、僕に任せとけって。絶対に何とかしてみせる。
I hope so, man.
たまには父さんの言うことも素直に聞いてほしいのだぜ。
You're still so young, man. You're not really wise yet. Daru's voice was strong and kind in a way you'd never imagined he was capable of. He softly took the gun from Suzuha's hand. Fetch, man! He's a freaking hero! She didn't resist.
ほら、銃なんかよりもっと大切なものを忘れてろ。今日みたいな寒い日にこそこれを使うべき。
Oh my gosh. Daru took something out of his pocket. He pressed it into Suzuha's hands. Gloves. Oh, look at that. It was a pair of handmade gloves. It was the present that Yuki had given her at the Christmas party. I remembered it well.
私
No, Steins Gate, you can't do this to me yet. We're not far enough in for real tragedies or sadnesses, no. When he gave her the gloves, warm tears started to flow down her face.
どうしていいのか。
Can you appreciate, like, how horrible is her position right now? How hard. She's seen so many things, and she was given the one thing that she was told to do: get back in time, figure out how to fix this. And she's feeling like she's just tripping and failing at every turn.
Hmm.
助けて。父さん。助けて。
Aww.
お願い。
Suzuha's shoulders shook as the tears poured down. I turned my eyes toward the time machine, a silhouette in the darkness.
俺はもう乗らないって決めたんだ。
No matter what Daru says, no matter how Suzuha threatened me, I was not going back to the past. I can't look back. Come on, man, please. Please, I know it can work! Oh, no, their picture even has tears! Don't do this to me. The next thing she knew, Suzuha was inside the time machine wrapped up in a blanket. Great, now I gotta do the editing stuff, that'll be fun. She must have been crying a lot, because she hadn't even noticed that she'd come inside the time machine or that Taro had left. Her dad was next to her. He was also wrapped up in a blanket, and he was looking at her. Aww. Aww. Dang it! I don't know what I want the thumbnail to be. I think it's gonna be I think I know what it is, but these are freaking good pictures, man.
今何時？
I don't know, midnight? She wiped away the tears as she asked.
もうすぐ日付が変わるよ。
ごめん。こんな時間まで付き合わせて。
平気平気。
He may be a gentleman pervert, but man, Daru is a good guy, isn't he? Like, it's one of those things where, like, he can seem so deplorable, just so like, shallow. And yet, in these moments when it really needs him, like when he's needed, he just rises to the occasion so spectacularly. It's another great example of how this series can have so many tropey characters in a way, but it's such a shallow interpretation of who they are. And then you get to have these really in-depth looks at, like, the character of the person. And, oh, man. And it's so well crafted because, like, it doesn't feel out of character for him, even though it's something that we so rarely see. It fits. Because when push comes to shove and he doesn't have a gun in his face, this is how he's always been. It's fantastic character writing.
前にも言ったっしょ。父さんのこといくらでも頼っていいのだぜって。
Yes, haha. Count on Papa. The time machine's hatch was still open and cold air was pouring in. Each time they spoke, they could see their breath turn white. The machine was still silent. They could use the life support system in the cockpit to keep out the cold, but she didn't want to waste the energy. Oh, she rubbed her cheeks with her glove-covered hands. The gloves Yuki gave her were very warm, and her hands were the one part of her that wasn't cold.
僕さ、いつか必ずオカリンも僕らと一緒に、いや違うな。僕らの先頭に立って指揮を取ってくれるって信じてるんだよね。
Yeah. Suzuha was a little surprised to see Ataru speaking so seriously. Normally, all Ataru ever did was screw around.
未来ガジェット研究所はオカリンがいてこそだから。今はちょっと腐ってるけどきっと立ち直る。同時に法王院京馬もよみがえるわけ。不死鳥の名は伊達じゃない的な中二病オツ的な。
I really kind of miss Hion and Kyoma.
その時が来たら多分オカリンは自分からタイムマシンに乗るよ。鈴葉に言われなくってもね。
Probably. Suzuha realized Ataru was trying to make her feel better. Suddenly, deep in her heart, she felt a little warmer.
父さん、すごく恥ずかしいこと言ってるの自覚してる？
うわ、ですよね。
Aww.
オカリン本人の前じゃ口が裂けても言えないな。
私、明日までに手紙書くよ。オカリンおじさんに。
Okay.
直接顔見て話すと、また変な感じになっちゃうから。ごめんなさいっていうのと、もうちょっとだけもがいてみるって。
Aww.
だから、オカリンおじさんにも考えてみてほしいって。
I have this terrible feeling that something's about to go horribly wrong, like a crack of a gunshot through the open hatch, and someone's going to escort them and what's left of them out and take the time machine and disappear with it.
そうは言っても、実はもうあんまり時間はないんだけど。
時間ないって？ロシアが実験を開始したから？
実はタイムマシンを制御してる量子コンピューターの内蔵電池、もうすぐ切れそうなんだ。
Oh my gosh. Really? Quantum computer capable of using quantum mechanical overlapping to perform parallel processing. While modern-day computers switch between two signals, 0 and 1, to perform their calculations, a quantum computer is capable of calculating these two signals at the same time. This allows for exponentially faster calculations, to the point where it is expected that quantum computing will change everything about the world we know. Practical quantum computers have not yet been built. And that's interesting, because, if you recall, if you're a part of the Muv-Love chain and you watch that, you'll know quantum computers and quantum computing are very much a part of that storyline too.
マジ？
前に話したよね。かがりを探すために1998年から何度もマシンを使ったって。それは当初の計画にはなかった行動なんだ。
Right.
当然マシンを制御するコンピューターの使用回数も予定より多くなって。
それでバッテリーが消耗したっつうことか。
マシンそのものの燃料よりそっちの方が深刻なんだよ。マシンを正確に制御してジャンプさせることが難しくなる。
That could be bad.
バッテリーだったら交換とか充電とかすればいいんじゃね？
無理だよ。
ちょっとだけその内蔵電池見させてもらっていいかな？
Suzuha nodded and pointed to the piece at the corner of the machine. Itaru leaned his huge body forward to take a look, but soon he gave out a moan of confusion.
なんぞこれ。
Battery was the same size as the car's, but it was a product of 2036's technology. Itaru lived in the year 2010. There's probably no way he could understand it. From Itaru's perspective, it might as well have been a black box of unknown technology. A quick look wouldn't tell him anything about how it was built or how it would work. That was the one reason why Suzuha had agreed to let him look at it.
2010年の技術で何とかするのは無理だと思う。言うなればそれは使い切りの電池と同じ状態ってこと。充電も交換もできない。
この時代のバッテリーか発電機に換装するのは？
Suzuha shook her head helplessly.
とっくに試したよ。でも不可能だった。ルミ姉さんに頼んで車のバッテリーを用意してもらったんだ。トラックとかに積まれてる大きなやつ。繋いでみたら1秒持たなかった。
Right.
なんだと？
That's crazy.
ガソリンを使う発電機も試してみたけど、それもダメだった。ガソリンが何ガロン必要なのか見当もつかない。だいたいそんな量のガソリンマシンには積めないし。
Yeah.
ルミ姉さんね、ものすごく無理をしてくれて最新の燃料電池まで手に入れてくれたんだよ。
But even that wasn't good enough.
未来の技術ってすげえのな。こんな小さなものがそんな大電力を賄ってるっつうわけ？
Oh, I don't like people. Itaru was staring in amazement at the futuristic battery.
SF 映画みたく生ゴミを電気に変えられたらな。
Yeah.
で、このバッテリーあとどれくらい持ちそうなん？
多分 あと1回か2回ジャンプしたらそれで終わり。
Wow.
たったそれだけ？
しかもこうやってマシンが停止してる間もさ、重力場や座標点の計測装置なんかはずっと動いてるから、ジャンプしなくてもいずれ電池切れになる。
Wow.
んー。
Makes sense. A time machine, in order to exist, would need to be able to keep itself in a stasis. Like, in order for... Because, like, in essence, a time machine, in order for it to really properly work, it kind of has to partially exist outside of time. Or at least because it's kind of like... It's like... I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay, so when you're swimming and you want to take a break, you can come up to the shore and you can put your arm on the side of the wall, right? That holds you steady, keeps you in place, but most of you's in the water and you can quickly like let go and be back fully swimming again. That's how this time machine has to work. Even in its rest, it puts an arm up on the shore of time, but it constantly has to calculate itself and its moving pieces because it technically is still adrift and can easily be pulled away by an undercurrent of time if it doesn't keep itself locked in position. So while it's not even moving, it still has to maintain itself, and that's what's drawing the power. Fetch.
残ったバッテリーで正確なジャンプをするにはあと半年が限界だろうね。
Okay.
マキセ・クリスを救いに行けるタイミングもそこまでってことになる。
Oh my gosh. Suzuha grabbed onto Ataru's back and took a deep breath. It was so squishy and it felt good.
バッテリーが切れてマシンのコントロールを失ったらどうなるんだろう。カーブラックホールの制御も効かなくなるし、イベントホライゾンの向こうから永遠に戻ってこられないとか。
Yeah. The event horizon, also known as the Schwarzschild radius, a point past which no information can be transmitted. Information transmission occurs via light and electromagnetic waves, but the incredible gravity at the center of a black hole makes that impossible for even light to escape. The boundary at which this occurs is the event horizon. Anything that occurs inside an event horizon cannot be observed from the outside, since no light can escape. The center of a black hole appears black. An occur black hole, a black hole whose existence is predicted by current theories of physics. Unlike other black holes, the singularity at its center rotates. While other black holes have their singularities at a single point, the Kerr black hole's singularity is a ring, and that's the idea. You have to shoot through the center of it somehow. Or is it two black holes and you have to pass between them? I can't remember exactly how they decided to go with it in this series. Oh! That was... sorry, my microphone just karate chopped it. And it's like, Anyway, sorry about that. Okay.
縁起でもないこと言ったらダメだお。
It's bad luck just to say it.
あ、ごめん。でもそこってさ、どんな場所なのかな。
What?
今みたいに静かな時間が永遠に続くのかな。
It's possible. No one really can know. She's gonna fall asleep.
だったらそれでもいいな。
As she clung to her father's warm back, Suzuha started to feel very sleepy. If she let her guard down for a moment, she was sure to fall asleep. She'd been trained to fight it on the battlefield, but this wasn't a battlefield. She was exhausted from crying. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to let herself sleep once in a while. Oh man, I get this horrible feeling something is about to happen. She sat down and held onto her knees like a child and softly closed her eyes.
そっか。結局鈴葉はこの夏までに必ず行っちゃうんだな。たとえオカリンがどんな結論を出すとしても。
Just before she fell asleep, she thought she heard her father talking to himself. Oh.
これは さにパラダイス。
Interesting. Okay. We will have to come back to this next time because this looks really fun. Maho, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm happy to see you, but... Okay. So, what did we learn today? Time leaps are real. Russia is probably experimenting because, yeah, surgical implantation, changing the past, seeing the drama unfold, and coming back with the data. Sounds like an experiment to me. Incredible that they could master it so effectively, so quickly. I mean, they've only had the technology that they got from the file that Nakabaki took from Kurisu, what, like 6 months? Like a year? It's very impressive. Kurisu was a genius, though. She pretty much had it figured out. Which is insanity. It's crazy. But, oh well. Anyway, yeah, lots to think about this episode. Lots of powerful Daru being a superhero that we all didn't really expect, but man, is it awesome to see. Fubuki, Suzuha. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better, though, isn't it? I can just feel it already. But it's a good story. Man, I love this story. I gotta be fair. I was a little like hesitant about this game because I'd heard a lot of people say it wasn't as good as the original, which, to be fair, I'm not sure it is quite yet. I'm not even sure if it's quite on par with it, but I'm loving it so much still. So thank you so much for joining me here and joining me on these adventures. I really don't know what I would do if I were in Suzuha's shoes. I think about that all the time, and I'm not sure if I'd do anything differently than she is. I don't think forcing Okabe would work, and he's determined not to go. So she's just kind of in a holding pattern. And so what are we going to do when 6 months comes around? You know, when she's like really got no choice. I really don't think she should try and fall into the black hole. But maybe she can find something. I don't know. I don't know. It wouldn't be good to give the time machine to the Americans. I'm sure they'd mess things up just as bad as Russia, just in different creative ways, you know? So I don't think giving them the technology is going to be anything better at all. It's a big mess. But we'll have to see what Okabe does. We'll have to see what he does, and maybe with Maho and Amadeus' help. I really am curious if he's going to bring it up with Amadeus or not, like explain or talk to her about it at all. I know if we want to get access to the hard drive, Amadeus is going to have to give us the key, or at least give us what she thinks the password would be. And if it hasn't been changed since the time when she was last scanned, then it's very believable. But even if she didn't directly make, like if she's not doesn't contain memories of the password being made, she probably could guess what it is. I know we're going to come back to that eventually, because that was very important. That it brought it up, and I'm like, okay, that's going to be a thing later. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me as another adventure closes in Steins Gate 0. I'm excited for next week. I can't wait to see what happens next, and I hope you're looking forward to it too. So until the next video you watch with me, or have to see me in next. See you there.